I gotta say, ever since I did that GTA video, where I tried to collect the red balloons, I've had 99 red balloons stuck in my head like every once in a while. Like, am I mean to go back in and collect more red balloons? Probably not today, sadly. Like, it really is a good song. I can see why it became, like, this, like, culture-defining song back in the 80s. But then again, I call it culture-defining, but, like, at the same time, 80s was such a good time for music. I don't know. Like, I sing a little bit, but we all know how my singing goes. No Lego Worlds. I'll be glad when this is done. Like, casually, I still think it's fun. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like the game need more time. Uh. Uh. Not letting me select Lego Worlds. There we are. Also, I had an idea over the week. Like, do you know anybody that has a top hat?
Welcome to Lego Worlds!
Still mad envious of that announcer. Oh crap, I left my lights on. Yeah, baby. Yes, play your notification noise as well. I'm away. There we go. Do you know anybody that has a top hat? So I'm wondering if that's why I didn't get them in the chest. Because I have the Winter Wonderland DLC, doesn't just register and then unlock when I get that guy. If that's the case, well then let's go get that guy, so then we can go get the newscaster's assistant. We need to find a version of him with a crest. I gotta say, this is so out of season. Piggy pudding! Like, it's not a big map, so... Sorry about that. We should be able to find everything. I don't know. This part of the stream alone might just take a while. Because none of you have bloody quests for me. Little boy.
Huh?
We should also try and get the cow lady while we're here. Just for like the sake of completion. Oh, why must this map be so hard? Or to do quests with? Yeah, hard's a little bit unfair. And there probably is a quest somewhere. We're just not finding it. So did you have a Merry Crimbo? I do know there's a quest somewhere about a guy with like a giant tree, or wanting to see a giant tree. So try to keep an eye out for that as well. Oh, that reminds me. I did look this up. Apparently I was barking up the wrong tree of looking for the vampire bride's husband. So it's just a vampire. Like, I looked on the wiki and it does give me a code for, like, a world. So if we get to that point, then we'll just put in that code and do the quest. Like, secret-wise, that's gonna be all that's left. Like, we see thing, we do thing. Like, I am sorry, but, like, I can't guarantee parts will be too entertaining from here on out. But, like, we don't have much left. Like, unless the game decides to do a real funny and do their save props and bug, like last collectible, I think we're in the clear. Which tells me that the bug that I read about was either not as much of an issue as the internet made it seem. But I mean, let's be honest, it's not unheard of when it comes to the internet. Or it's since been faxed. Yes, patched. Oh, I think that's the big tree. We'll try the merchant. Baga. Yeah, we'll buy some drumsticks just in case. I mean, we do have dragons to tame. Yeah, let's just so that we can fly around in the bat. What does Gex for a second? I was like, eventually we'll do at least the 3D games of that, and I am looking forward to that. But like, they are jag messes, but like, they are jag messes in a fun way.
Oh, right. Oh,
I might just got marked that place for now, actually. Head me back. Get boarded. Why aren't I allowed to turn back? No. Doing well enough. You? Finally. That's not it, Mr. Man. Enjoyed Easter break. I probably would enjoy Christmas break, but yes. Like, I don't get much of a break because I'm working everything but the weekend. Which I don't work anyway. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. No, that's not the Christmas tree. Where is it? Am I supposed to build one? No. How you enjoy your Christmas? Your Easter break, though. That's good. And hopefully if people wanted to work, they can clear things up for you when you get back. But like, if people want to work, I'm really in favor of them doing it. Yeah. We've had boat racing around this part of the... Well, this area. It's caused a lot of people to appear. So thankfully the bigger lottery were subsidy of, they've been taking up some of the load. It's like, part of me wishes they would just do that full stop. But we clearly have been getting more than we... You mean you want me to turn into one of these guys? Where is the tree that you want? Red lights, yellow lights. Okay, that one up there was just red. I will say, well, my mind is wandering. I woke up today to a news story about, like, ID in France or something, writing about Stellar Blade. I did not learn till this morning that the director of Nike is married. Stop giving us the sub items when we are trying to process all the motels and... Oh. I don't think we do swap items at all. Just looks like Stellarblade just looks like dumb fun. What's I mean? It's always nice to have games that are just fun. Without any asterisks to them. What is going on down there? Which is usual platinum fare, but like this is not a platinum game, which is what makes it impressive. Kind of wishing this tree would appear on the map. I feel like we've struggled with it for like this entire playthrough. I'm just gonna wait for the PC release, to be honest. Because we already know Rebirth is eventually going to get one, and Stellar Blade... Probably, I don't think Sony... Actually, no. It's Sony right now. Sony, very, very likely, has not had any hand in development, so... If it's exclusive for now, it won't be forever. It's like... I really do hate how cynical I feel about Sony nowadays. Like, at the same time, my comment just kind of does demonstrate, like, the problem with Sony right now. They're so quick. There's stuff that, like, sells their consoles, they're just letting slip away. Oh, merchant. God. I mentioned Suicide Squad's failure. Honestly, on Friday. And then some guy just came from the woodwork to try and argue with me about that. And like... That not hentai ninja game that I play. Last time I looked, that game had more of a player base than Suicide Squad. Like... Both games expect you to drop a lot of money on their costumes. But like... Who are the guys... Well, apparently that guy. But like, how many people are buying costumes in, say, Axe and Terminin? And how many people are buying costumes in Suicide Squad? If the player base for Suicide Squad is lower, I would imagine... Even if everybody bought a costume, that still might not be comparable. And like, Suicide Squad was a millions upon millions upon millions of dollars of game. It still looks fucking ugly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. That's always one of the Sweet Baby apologist guys. who are also people that I just do not understand right now. But like, you look at Suicide Squad after millions and millions, which costume by costume, I imagine need more buyers to make money. And you look at Axe and Terminator, it looks like a PSP game. Like, something's just so fundamentally broken about this industry right now. I mean, on PC I own all the Senran and Kaguya DLCs and games. I don't think anybody truly likes it. Like, something needs to change, otherwise the big budget stuff just goes completely tits up at this generation or next generation. Which I mean, ultimately, I don't give a fuck. I hardly ever play, like, the big budget stuff anyway, but, like, still suck to see it go. Like, a lot of the big budget stuff that I play nowadays is Namco Bandai anime games, i.e. Gundam, and Sega games. That'll be somewhere in the city then, right? India's the way to go, yeah. I mean, like, look at Power World. It is a game made by, like, several dudes in their basement, and it outsold Scarlet and Violet. Oh, cheese. So it's festive tree. I don't think it's physically possible to play, like, all the good games anymore. Which is simultaneously awful and simultaneously great. I mean, I'd like to play all the good games. But, like, at the rate we're going, I feel like if I do, I'd just be like some old angel up in heaven by the time I finish them all. Which I mean is great, but at the same time, existentially, what I do isn't a heaven. What if it's just a black void? Oh fuck, I should have played Chrono Trigger. I hope by the time I'm an old man, I finally get around to Chrono Trigger now that I think about it. But we'll see. Oh. Grandpa, what are your regrets in life? Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Stellar Blade. I mean, your non-video game regrets. Oh. It just dies. I wonder if the family would take that as a compliment or... Yeah. Like, at least with it being a SNES game, like, as I go up the years with RPGs, eventually I'll get to it. Like, that's still gonna be a while. I'll have to wait till we're going. Also, where's this fucking tree? Goddamn. Was that the cause that I just built? Slowly I'm doing that. So my plan at some point was to, via emulation, because I'm too lazy for a capture card, record the first Ratchet and Clank game. Problem is right now, whenever I save in that, it will display a message that like the emulator is saved. So that's on a hold until I can figure out how to hide that. Like, if I do it, I'll probably take a picture of the back of the box, because I have the really nice wanted poster version of the original Ratchet and Clank, but I just don't know how much trouble this guy get me into regardless. But like, YouTube and Twitter, they don't call the problem and we won't intervene when it comes to emulation, but I still would like to err on the side of caution when possible. That's what I thought, but then the messages kept popping up on the window that I was using with the game. Maybe I should stop using the Vampire Bride, cause in this casting it gets too close. I can't transform back. Or at least transform back easily. Okay, that's how. I haven't seen any gremlins yet. Maybe it'll be within my interest to switch world. See if like there's another festive world that has a easier to find tree. But like, holy shit, we're 3 minutes in. Okay, let's try a different world. So clearly I can't find this tree. Do I have another Christmas world? Doesn't seem like it. There we go. Yokai art. That sounds familiar. Does the plants turn into like anime girls as they upgrade? If so, I might have played this on Next Fest once. Okay, so I did play this on Next Fest. I mean to head back to it, but I just have yet to get around to it. Also, one of those games where, like, I am half convinced there is a not safe for work patch. Hey, that's fine. I appreciate my art. I just take a pervy grin. I see yellow patches on the world. Maybe one of those is a tree? They're left now. Oh, the presents. I confirm oddly enough there is not one. But for a little it's worth, that's the same way with that Doom Sweeper game that I like. Which ones did they get a big patch? No artwork though. But then again, Doom Sweeper is in early access, so it might just be coming. Is there a trick that I'm not understanding when it comes to this cow singer guy? What? 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 But the tree in the... But... What? Don't question the RNG. You know what? You're right there. On that note, though, first things first, let's do a quick check. Do we have a top hat now? Yes, we do. Where's the cow singer lady? Not gonna lie, I'm more than a little bit annoyed about that. Or just perturbed. What I want to know is why did that tree work when the other tree did not? But yeah, you're right, don't question the RNG. Like, let's find the cow singer lady and then we'll try to get the news anchor's assistant. Or the other news anchor, I don't actually know what he is. Are you missing XCOM reminds me. The other day I saw a video in my feed about how Chimera Squad was a disaster. And I just looked at that video like, this is why I point to XCOM when I say like the paradoxical nature of some internet critique. Cause like, I don't like normal XCOM. And Chimera Squad is what... Why are we on an angle? Anyway. Chimera Squad is more my thing. Like, because of that, it's not the standard XCOM fans thing. So you give me an XCOM as be like, hey, make an XCOM you like. I'll just hand you Chimera Squad. Like, that's not what... Why are we on an angle? But like, if that game didn't sell, well, didn't sell because it didn't appeal to XCOM fans. Wait, what? Okay, that's cute. It's nice when it can be both. Like, as much as I like to dunk on Fire Emblem, casual and the other mode being like just toggles, or casual and permadeath being just like toggles is for the best. But like, you want to reset every time somebody dies. I don't see why you can't. But at the same time, if somebody just can't be bothered or doesn't want to play the game like that, I don't see how the franchise got hurt by having casual mode. Though to double back, with XCOM it's a little bit harder. Because Chimera Squad did not have like generic mooks. It had like actual named characters. That like you attach to, you learn their stories, all that jazz. I mean, it can still be done. Look at Ethereum Odyssey. The remakes of the original games have got like an original, original quote unquote story mode with like actual characters. And then there's just like classic mode. So where was that city with the news anchor? On stream, safe for work. Off stream, not safe for work. I mean, I don't play many games at work anyway. There's a little bit too much going on most days. And like, even if I do, there's a couple of people there that like can't handle like even light fan service. Like women in swimsuits and stuff like that. Just like, at what point do I just stop caring? But on Twitch, I can get banned if I saw Booba. As confusing as I find that when you look at like Twitch's front page. Not safe for work, more bang for your buck. As much as I don't like face cams, maybe some streams I should, just so that you can see the city in green with some of the stuff that I say. Like, maybe for charity, and that's the only time I can see it. Or see me having a face cam. That means I have to take a lot more care of myself visually. But like, when I said bang for the buck, I really did have that city grin. Because I knew exactly what I was saying. Anyway, where's that news at? Where is that newsroom? I like how nobody has done anything with the alien ship I just parked on the road. Well, so you have mentioned wanting to stream, and like, if you do, I will try to make a conscious effort to pop in when I can, like with Jar. I mean, me, you, Axon, him on the phone, that's gotta be at least around the 3 average viewers. I know he's got the follow account for it. I know. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious what Joe's average viewers are some days because of that. Oh right, you're the guy who wanted to go to the laundry and just didn't. You saw nothing. I prefer making stuff and watching people play it on stream. Fair enough. But as much as I was cold on it, I always respect, like, the admin of the Super Robot Wars server I'm in. For, like, wanting to make a game and actually doing it. Yeah, that's what I wanted too. But he has, what, 143 followers? I know he's got the stream hours. But that's like 4 hours. That's piss easy to do. I think he... I don't remember what the 4th criteria is. But I know I have 2 out of 4. And like... He's gotta be touching... At least close... He's gotta be at least touching their average viewer count. Yeah. Like, if they start doing the whole, I could do better than blah blah blah, I start to think to myself, okay, well, do it, fucker. But it is, as you said, a lot harder than it sounds. What happened there? So different. Yeah, Joe's got those. Assuming he has the average viewer thing, of course. So maybe next time Joe's live, we should bug him about that. But like, he won't be making much at first, but like, every little bit helps. Like, I hear Twitch's ad revenue unless you go like 7 ads an hour is like garbo, but like every little bit helps. That actually reminds me, now that we're talking about Joe, when he's further into his comic, I should ask if he's got like a weed or something. Like, do a pseudo sponsor bit with it. Like, last time I asked, he was still like designing and redesigning it, so they're like, that will probably not be for a while. You're a cop! Ah! And I mean, it's a fair question, because I mean, like, there's a game called Orc Massage. If there was a safe for work version of that, I'd probably do it for a quick look. Because, like, it's such a fun idea. I mean, like, the premise just sells itself. Like, you're an orc. Okay, you want a massage parlor? Okay, what are you gonna massage? How about sexy monster girls? Okay. I think that could be arranged. But to my knowledge, that game is not safe for work only. So if I do a quick look on something for it, I'd have to edit around the monsters going shirtless. Which I mean, I could probably do, it's just like, it takes effort. And also, to be fair on the game, if you're running an orc massage parlor, well, it makes sense that people, especially women, would take the shirts off, because, like, you want the best skin for massage. I don't think what other not safe for work games I would play a not safe for, I'd play a safe for work version. I considered doing the safe for work Steam version of the first time in a game just for the laugh. But, like, from what I understand, that's like Asagi and a boy's initial conversation of like, hey, I've kidnapped your sister. Then, like, it fades to black and it's like the end of the game. Disappointed it's more like Fear and Hunger, less like other games. Ooh, okay, I can see the SO. But somebody going into the game, like, I don't know, trying to figure, like, the closest equivalent to Fear and Hunger. Like, not safe for work. So yeah, somebody goes into that game expecting a honey pop, they probably get disappointed because Fear and Hunger is like a fundamentally different game. At the same time, somebody goes into that game expecting, well, Fear and Hunger, and sees tits, well, they might have an issue. Which is the best kind of not safe for work games. Like, Mira is a outright hentai game, but like, it's one of my favorite Bejeweled clones. But like, it's just like good Bejeweled at the end of the day. Oh, fuck, right, it is too. I think what other ones there are that I unironically like. There's a City loot card, which is a complete mess, but like in a fun way. Like, you can lay down butt plugs that work as like bumpers. Like, granted, there's a boss that makes those fucking obnoxious, but like, it's just dumb fun idea. Oh yeah. There's also that heroin long name game. Which like I am a little bit passively excited for whenever that updates. Because it's just like a good roguelike. Is this a different city or the same city? I should mark these. In the same city. I have that on my wish list, but I've yet my watch list, but I've yet to try it. But I love the idea of that just being like a Winston wants a really good wedding. They're just doing everything in their power to make that so. Like, I don't want to call it the Bridezilla simulation, but like that kind of thing is what I'm thinking. That kind of thing is where my mind goes. Bowers Mecha. Ah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I have this on the watch list as well. There's fitting given how the genre started, but like there's a lot of good mecha, not safe for work games. Like Mavla being the king of it. Okay, I need the top hat. I believe I have the beard. The beard side. Fuck, do I have the suit? Like, if I ever get the suitable budget for it, I'd like to have like a couple like wannabe voice actors, like people that I just read for like Muv-Love and Demon Bane. Kind of like what Jet does with his Ace Attorney streams. Even though he could go on for a bit about how much of a headache those can be. Just like rounding up the people. Thank you. I want to talk to the lady. Well, I know a hint when I see one. The police state starts now! Okay, that's enough of that. Now the police state starts in the... I know. Like, he wants to be a voice actor for, like, anime and stuff like that. And I hope one day he makes it. There's no mad respect to the guy for reading through that novel without much stuttering. Hold on, I can barely get through like a couple sentences without stuttering. See the Dragon Quest 1. So you want to bribe, do you? It's okay, I understand. Journalism and all that jazz. I think I just put that through the wall. God, I hate that I can't stack them on top of each other. Your co-anchor, the like 30 police officers that I spawned. I understand. I love outtakes because of shit like that. Do I have Helen now? Yes, I do. Like, when that leaked, I fucking loved the outtakes of Blank's VA just swearing a lot in Blank's voice. Like, I wish somebody would mod that into the Neptunia games. Like, you start a battle and Blank can just go, motherfuckers! And please, don't mind me while I load up a list of characters. Also, will I eat chocolate? It was a Lion Princess last stream, right? The last one we got, like, down the list. Oh, it is back. Anybody with the Pip-Boy hat? Yep, there we are. Bit of ties right there. Motorcycle. Looking for a red bandana. Where's the mountain climber? There he is. Mummy warrior, we saw them. Here we go. Ninja right there, paintball player, here. I wish it would be in the same order in this as it would be in the menus. Prospector, Crane. I do not have the crane. It looks like she's part of a quest. Or to go till 50 followers. Oh, mate, yeah. I've been stuck at that for a while, but I can understand why. So, like, the only real view bringer, as far as I know, is Skyrim. I don't think there's many people watching Dragon Quest 2, like, 40 years after the game released. But that's fine. I suspect, to be honest, like, everybody that I would get from... Gremlin, where is he? No, don't wave at him. I suspect a lot of the people that I would get from, like, the DC or Marvel superhero games, I probably already got them. Another gremlin. Holy cow, it is too. But then again, like, as I've alluded to a couple times, like, I should make, like, a throwaway winner account or something, and then just go, like, to Lego games or something. Hey, this guy has got a list of Lego games, he's just trying to play through it. Through them all. And, like, I say throwaway because, like, I have no intention of, like, regularly posting on Reddit. Nothing against Reddit specifically, it's just, like, I'm getting so done with social media. Like... yeah. It's like, yeah, I could fix, but like... I'm not in that much of a rush. I do go on social media, it's just like, usually just to browse. Like, usually when I go up there, it is to, usually when I go on Twitter, it's to see, like, like, the artists that I follow have posted. Like, I've got a nice one somewhere of, like, a Azure Lane character just sitting in a box. With, like, a sign just around her chest, like, please recruit me. Also, thanks to that Marvel Snap. No, somebody corrected me. Snap is the card game. Rivals. There's been a bit of a resurgence of Galactea. And, like, Galactea fan art. She's one of those characters that, like, there's not enough. Even if it's in triple digits, it's not enough. Long live the Queen! Galactus' daughter. Yes, Galacticus has got a daughter. Like, he's the most famous thing to have come for that game so far. And that's a good thing. That Marvel character. I'll catch the scribbler and then I'll go to the chatting screen, eh? Got ya. Huh? Fam! Fam! That... Oh, I did! I did have those. Anyway. Before we leave. Galacticus. Let's see if we can find a picture with both of them. Just for the sake of it. Ah, yeah, I quickly muted to blow my nose. Okay, I found a deviant on it, and that'll work. I moved this beforehand. Yep, there we are. In Marvel, somewhere out in space there is a Universal Conqueror who was obviously just like a normal guy, but then got transported into an alternate universe. We're like, okay, you're in an alternate universe, you are now the size of actual planets. That sounds awesome. Problem is, he hungers for cosmic energy, which is gotten by eating and destroying planets. So Galacticus is a bit of a tragic character, as much as he is just this complete monster. Because, like, he is known as the Planet Eater. He does exactly what his name says. If you've ever heard of a guy called the Silver Surfer, the Surfer's job is to essentially warn planets beforehand that Galacticus is coming. However, like in the 2000s, he had a daughter. I'd say Brainiac is more malicious about it. But, like, there's still, like, very destructive forces. Because Brainiac wants to just collect and hoard. Galacticus needs food, essentially. But, like, Galactea is what happens if you now take that concept and make it good. Yeah, the dude is just hungry. Cause Taya... Presumably Galacticus can do this as well, but Taya likes to, like, live amongst planets. Like, she really likes Earth. Just for, like, being a lot of fun. But because of that, two things have happened. because she's not actively eating, she gets hungrier and hungrier. I would go as far as to say her hunger is worse because she's actively trying to suppress it. And because she is mingling and becoming friends, she really hates eating like populated planets. So she is the good version of Galacticus, but like... Oh, awesome. Picture. But like, she's just as much a deconstruction of the idea as a reconstruction. Like, her talking to the Fantastic Four, notice he's counting the calories as he talks to them. Like... It's most apparent with the X-Men, but like Marvel's world is really good with like, okay, you have these powers, what is the cost? What is the trade-off? But with DC, it's like, here's Superman. What is his powers? Well, everything. What is the trade-off? Well, he can't go near these magic rocks. That's what she does. Most of the time she just goes to like the unpopulated planets. And also because I see it before we go, I've been told she'll be the announcer for that Marvel Rivals, which is the Overwatch clone. Damn indeed. Well, like, I'm just glad she's out of comic book hell. But I mean, like... Marvel Rivals roster. Roster, not rosters. Where can I find it? There we go. Now this is from a post that says video game leaks and rumors. So this is the leaked roster. I am so sorry, but like, let me blow this up. Even if the game only lives for like a year, like design wise, it is so good. Like I hope some of these designs stay around. Like, that Magneto is just like, the Overwatch Nightman. Boyborn? Something like that? Anyway, it's just that guy, but like, it's a good example, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, there's a really good looking Magneto. But again, if that's a leaked roster, and I should be sorry that, please don't smite me, Disney. Yeah, that's why I probably won't play it. Cause like, I appreciate the superhero games for being like dedicated to the outfits. Like, the amount of, like, dank references in the Spider-Man game is really nice. But, like... Oh boy, that's gonna be microtransactions in hell when they get started. You want Future Foundation, Mr. Fantastic? Well, that'll be $20. What if the question is in the Rainbow Castle? Like, thanks to the nature of superheroes, like, you get that game rolling, and like, you can have content for like a really long time costume-wise. Cause like, oops. There's always that one costume that like, you can just pull from. They always set up for like one issue. Hell, look at Lego Batman 3 like last game, where like they made an entire character out of Batman in his zebra outfit. And like, that's an actual outfit from the comics. How, now that I think about it, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 back in the day, like, how far did that get? Just like recoloring costumes to look like other super suits. Oh yeah. I mean, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, individually, their members were around for like since the 80s. But like, nobody cared about that group until the MCU. And now, thanks to how good that first movie was, I'll say the other films are bad, of course. But like, ever since that first movie, the Guardians of the Galaxy have been in almost everything Marvel. Yeah. They're just 5 goofy boys. Well, goofy boys and a girl. Like, you make the writing fun enough, and like, you could just have to just go on random adventures. See the video game. Like, yeah, the video game failed, but like, it's also not the video game's fault. The video game failed because the Avengers game before it was bad. It's like, I know failed games suck, but like, I hope the guys that worked on Guardians do take solace in that fact. Yeah, the game failed, but like, it was not their fault. Like, unless it could also be bad, like, it's understandable completely why DC and Marvel sit on like that large collection, because like, you never know when there's gonna be another Guardians. Like, DC keeps trying to push the Suicide Squad to be like their Guardians equivalent, but like, they're not wrong there. It's a similar formula. And like, I think the old-timey Justice Society, the DC heroes that were set in World War II, I think you could get an amazing game out of them. Or like movie series. There's a lot of potential in that medium. Which is also amazing because like we had, what was it, a good 20-year run of the MCU. Yes. I forget if the Society name came first or the League name came first. But back in World War II, all DC superheroes were just like part of like one group. But as time marched on, DC wanted to keep their A-listers like current day. So eventually they just took some heroes and just kind of left them in the past. Which also led to like some good things like Black Canary's mother got left in the past, and that's how he got the Black Canary we all usually know about. If you've ever seen a version of her with like a black domino mask, that's her mother. Also, it helps for like the separation that like once we hit the Golden Age, some of the superheroes like Green Lantern got reinvented. So like Green Lantern as it was like during World War II is completely different than the Green Lantern that we know and love. In case you're wondering, yes, the original was the one that was weak to wood. If I remember correctly, the story was Alan got bonked over the head once while he was Green Lantern. So he just internalized that as like, oh, the ring must be weak to wood. Compared to Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps, where, cause the ring's tied to bravery, if he feels scared, that's what weakens the ring. Oops. So, darkly, I also feel like we're getting to the point where like there needs to be multiple generations between the World War II heroes and the modern day heroes. As much as he's a derisive man now, Ethan Van Sciver's one on Green Lantern, that was probably the best one. Like, Ethan Van Sciver's a guy that, like, when he is right, he is right. When he isn't, he is very, very wrong. But, like, he really did understand Green Lantern. And, like, that does become apparent when you look at, like, how much he contributed to the corpse. Like, the blue, the orange, the entire color spectrum besides, like, Sinestro and the Green Lantern Corps, that was all him, I believe. Well, not all of him, but, like, that was... He was what signed that in, from what I remember. Like, he is wise and talented. It's just when he says something like Star Wars is not a franchise for girls, that's when it's like, okay, just shut up, old timer. You are very clearly wrong there. Or recently with that feud with, Eric July, was like, we can have two successful comics, my guy. There used to be a time when there was multiple successful comics. Also, why is this list not loading up now? I'll get it. I'll quickly check the chat while I wait it. Oh, that's true. Sometimes you just from like a different time. Like, as much as it just took sort of like we can have multiple successful comics, like even was at the tail end of like what needs to be renamed the modern age. But like comics were starting to collapse in on themselves. So there might be that part of him that sees. Oh fuck, right that robber. There might just be that part of him that just sees the trouble. Or like that breakaway into multiple factions as like heading back towards this actual modern age. But like comics would just kind of destroy themselves. But like, thanks to that Lady Death Handler on Jet stream, I mentioned Anime's show a lot during his Guardians run, and like, nobody reads that guy, and for good reason. But like, he was Hulk if the writer did not understand Hulk. And like Riri Williams, the female Iron Man, nowadays Ironheart. Like, I don't like it because he's just kind of bitter. Let me guess. Yep. So we're just supposed to wait until this specific kind of robber just spawns in with a quest. Or tries to attack me. So, to be a little bit more positive about comics, if you have a website, so you just read the comics without, or read the comics without hassle, or too much hassle. The new Ultimate Marvel, the 2014 one, the 2024, I wish it was 2014 again, to be honest. That's been really good. I know, like 10 years ago when things were starting to fall apart, Ethan was right. In a lot of ways, Ethan still is right. But like, sometimes he can be incredibly wrong. I know, right? Like, I know if I say that in a bad time, you'd be the guy that goes like, 2014 was when the Trump. No, this has been just before Trump. But like, would bring up like Trump and Gamergate, but it's like, fuck. I missed that time because that time was at least fun. Also, in case wondering, yeah, I still don't like getting political on this channel, but like at the same time. Oh boy. We're just kind of waiting for this one robber. Something tells me this one's not gonna escape. Where'd he go? There he is. I am waiting for the day, like, I start getting comments back to back, like, oh, this Saint C1 guy is woke. Oh, this Saint C1 guy is alt-right. But, like, that happens to a lot of creators, where, like, people are swearing both. Or people that have never watched the channel at all are swearing you're both. So it's totally not a place called readcomicsonline.ru with adblock on. I don't know what you would be thinking if you did that. It's totally not something that you should do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. At least that's the site that I don't use for reading the comics and finding the stuff that I like. There used to be a comic shop in where you're at. I visited a couple times before the politic days, but sadly it's shut down. I believe the guy said that, like, he would do, like, mail-in orders. But I don't know if he ever did. I don't know how you would even contact the guy now. Every once in a while, I still think about the place. Like, I went in there and some guy was just playing, like, the PSP, like, underneath the counter. And I just noticed that I was like, I can tell you're a good person. Just from that alone. Look, must I like chasing the gremlins? This might be the last chance I get. Or first and last chance that I get. Yes. Now we chase the gremlin. And then I think about if I could, I'd like to sign my oldest nephew up for like a pull list. But I don't think my brother-in-law would be happy with me if I do that. But like, I understand why he's a little bit overprotective of his nephew when it comes to like the stuff that he reads. But like both of us come from like the GTA, grew up on GTA era. Like as long as you moderate what your child wants, you should be fine. It's not as simple as like, okay, put them onto YouTube Kids where like it's a safe, curated environment, because it's not. Like I wish it was. I feel sorry for YouTube staff, because like there's nothing they can do to totally stop creeps from getting onto YouTube Kids. There's one of those situations where like they ban somebody and then 2 others show up. But like, oh my god, Alpha videos. Yeah, it seems like one of the last ones is square foot, so let's just put in the world corners that I got. When it will let me expand the quest notes. They just gotta load up ads. Oh, that's loading. What's the chat saying? You have to know how to handle stuff when you do stumble upon it. Yeah. I mean, as much as I disagree with YouTube when it comes to like the general audience YouTube Kids, like, I know they're trying to do as much as they can. And I do appreciate them there. So, Mr. YouTube staff, you're watching this. Get yourself a beer for me. Or from me. I'll just make a custom world, large and huge. I swear I had a world quote for this. Who was it? You know what? It's like 15 to 10s. I finally wants to be around like half past again, so maybe we should just make a custom world and look that way. I'll pause this video when you upload it to take. His nickname not available. Why? I imagine if you reported a bot has to deal with it first, but I don't know how things go there. I presume it would go to a bot and it would just like be fine. Like, I imagine at most I have like a community strike for like a couple weeks. But that being said, please don't, of course. On Twitch, yeah. Usually that's what I do with the bots. I just like report them and just forget about them. I mean, like, as long as nobody clicks the link, I don't see the worst with them. Like, there's gotta be people that, like, fall for that scam. Just for them to still be a thing. But, like, I don't see, like, the average internet user be that dumb yet. I say yes because I know that, like, there are some dull hammers on this internet. Like earlier when I was talking about Suicide Squad. I mean, that reminds me, some person go into the oceans and look for that giant clam. There's some discoveries we need to do. Actually, you know what, next time we see land, I should look at that menu. Like, we're done with the vehicles, we're almost done with the characters. And even then, the characters are mostly just like do quests. Like, next thing would be the animals and then the mini discoveries, like the bookcases and stuff like that you can place. Knowing my luck. Like, I've been thinking about it throughout the week more often than I would have thought. Well, would have thought at the start of this, but like, we are getting so much closer to the end of LEGO Worlds. And like, casually, this game would be a lot of fun. Like, when we're done with this, I will very likely never play this again, to be honest. Like, if somebody comes through with, like, hey, say, do you want to play this for charity? So. I don't know. Oh? I mean, this is a fancy game, but you're gonna need more to this fort. I'm just saying, like, if I invade this place, I can just walk around your fancy wall. I understand, Mr. Orc. For the Horde and all that jazz. There are games that I like where I've 100%ed it multiple times, but It's mostly just like how many good games exist. It's hard to justify going back to like some of the, even some of the good games. Oh. Like, I have never replayed Chikoi, despite that being like Game of the Year back in 2021. It's mostly because I get distracted with like other games. Which I mean, as much as I tongue-in-cheek complain, I do greatly appreciate that there is so many good games like you can't play them all. I mean, it's just a cool thing. I should just follow the gold bricks. Oh yeah, why? At some point I should go back to the monster town, try to finish off all those quests. I started a isekai, a friend for the HSC channel, Deimo's Kisame, recommended. And I'm just not feeling it. At least not yet. Because it's about a guy who isekais as the villain of one of his games. And he tries to survive it. Or as his passive boosts his stats for like every kind of evil grudge that he has brought upon himself. So I find it a little bit self-defeating, but we'll see. There's only 6 chapters in it so far, so I'll probably just finish those 6 chapters and forget about it if I still don't enjoy it by the end. That's what. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, there's a lot of you. We are Legion. What happened there? How crazy is watching it move? Or her move. Or them move, I should say. Alright, I've heard of that, but I've yet to watch it. I have been told it's good, as like a junk food kind of thing. That's what I mean. That's perfectly fine. I mean, a lot of mecha anime I'd also call like junk food kind of things. And I love mecha. Yeah, sometimes you just need those shows. Like you have a long day and just like want some feel-good anime. Will it change your world? Probably not, but it will make you feel better. Like Miss Kobayashi is a common one for that. I wonder if that's part of why people enjoy stuff like Love Life. Like just be that cutesy, have some fun anime. Also, why? I forgot to look at the discoveries. What are we looking at here? I got a lot of people telling me to watch that one when it started airing. I mean, I do enjoy me some bunny girls. Like, I talk about it jokingly on this channel, but like, it is legit fetish. Love that outfit. Well, just half jokingly, I should say. Oh yeah, got a season 2. Yeah. Like, I can name animes where, like, you can talk about season 1 and talk about season 2 like they're two completely different shows quality-wise. Like, when we play Gundam games, I will complain about Iron Blood Orphans, but, like, when I complain about Iron Blood Orphans, it's mostly, like, season 2. I.e., Mabao. Season 2 is 9 out of 10 there. Ah. So good, just not as good. And then there was a part-time, it'd take like a decade to get it season 2. I just remember there was a really long gap where like a lot of people just moved on from the show. Which like... I know anime takes a lot of work, but like I kind of wish we wouldn't get like these large gaps. Like... I really want a second season of Monster Mercenary, that's gonna be the same way. Like, that's easily a decade waiting. And I'm scared Dorky Dobby, looking at the magical girls, is gonna be the same way. Like, it seems like that anime's been printing money for, the studio that did it. Like, every second day, there's like some new merch thing that like appears. Thanks through its Twitter. Well, like, there's no announcement of a season 2, and no, I think it was this week, was the last episode of season 1. Like, there are some times where it's like, I understand, like, I mentioned it earlier, but like, Miss Kabasi's Dragon Maid. Season 1 was almost all of it when that anime came out. It makes sense that took years just to get material. And they're better off for it. Because like, sometimes the wait can be a little bit much. The trees, I should find the world that the square foot world that I saw last week. And maybe if this goes on, this will be another spooky girl, and I don't want that. Well, but for us just writing down, see now this is a fort. Used to see the other guy, Mr. Orc. Oh, I see. But this reminds me, actually. This morning, a friend in his server was asking about the Warhammer games that I own. Gave me the mentions of like the server he asked it in, just like playing Total War. And I kind of would like that, but at the same time, if that server played, it would be Warhammer 3, and I don't own that one yet. Like, that friend server was... I'm kind of jealous of them for it, but like, that friend server seems so tight-knit that like... the Seal of Civilization would probably just, like, be the norm. So I'd love to see that go up against Chaos. Assuming, of course, they're all played as order factions. I know. Eventually we'll do Total War on this channel, but like, I'm still not very good at it. Because there's such a long game, like, start to end. If I do that game, I want to be at least good enough that, like, we're likely to win on normal. It's gonna be such a fun time when we do. I have mad respect for the people who actually have, like, Warhammer armies. Like, that must be so much time just, like, making mini-men. We just explore these same islands now. Now there's more new territory here. What is the time actually? Oh, almost 10 past. The family wants to be here in 20 minutes. We should probably start winding down on that note. Yeah. Nope, not so done. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just get the discoveries off stream. Can't be too much more. Ah. I think let's quickly pause. Or mute. There we go. I feel like we did get a lot done this stream. Because the last 3 characters that I know about are characters that we do from like quest lines. Squarefoot, the Wolfman, and the Vampire. And there's also a couple from the Discovery sculptures that like I noticed do not show up. This makes me uber paranoid that we will miss like one thing that just doesn't show up unless you know about it. But no, we'll deal with that if we have to deal with that. I was like, next time we go to Lego Worlds, I'll probably just hopefully find that Squarefoot world that I saw. Type that in. Type in the Wolfman car world that I pretty sure is on the wiki. And then type in the vampire code, and that should be the last of the characters. And after that, it's just like animals and then these small discoveries. Like, it's fucking surreal to say with like how long we've been on this game, but like, Lego Worlds is winding down. And that does make me incredibly happy. I don't know. I'd best prep for family. So I'm gonna head off. Anywhere I can send you to, Rivals, or are you just gonna go do your own thing? Yeah, okay, art time. Fair enough. Till next time we meet, which will be hopefully on Monday for Dragon Quest 2. With goddamn that sunken treasure. I'm not in too much of a rush given what game is next, but like, I would like to not have a stream where we just float around the water. But with that, till next we meet. Good luck and have fun, everybody. I'm out.